speaking of which, and you mentioned UFOs, so have you all heard of Three Eye Atlas?
No.
No.
Okay, what about Oumuamua?
This one I know a little bit about. I think it's what you're talking about. Like, I sometimes watch Joe Rogan to pass the time, and there was this guy named Avi Loeb or something like
Yes.
that, and he was talking about that. Like, it's a spaceship probe that passed by Earth a couple years ago or something, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember because it was like it sounded like a Hawaiian name, Oumuamua, right? And I was like, well, that's a weird name to have for an alien ship, you know?
Yeah.
So that one, but when I listen to Joe Rogan, I listen like out of one ear, you know, like I'm doing other stuff, like I'm typing out our week's class, so I kind of hear it in passing. Like I'm not like super focused on it, but I hear it, you know. That's how I watch movies too, like out of one eye, you know. Like I'm not super invested. It's just kind of pictures passing in the sky and on the screen, you know. So yeah, that one. I don't know too much about it. I just kind of recognized the name when you said it. I was like, oh, that's that Hawaiian spaceship that passed by Earth.
Yeah. So Oumuamua, you know, it came from outside of our solar system. They like from the trajectory of it, they could tell, and it seemed to be like under kind of power. It was like it couldn't really follow that course without having some kind of propulsion system. And then there's also stories like that someone in the secret space program, you know, or we in the secret space programs launched an intercept and landed on it and found, you know, like went into it and all kinds of stuff, you know, but I don't know if that's true or false, but so anyway, the Three Eye Atlas is another one. There's another one incoming, and the same guy, Avi Loeb, you know, most of the astronomers say it's a comet because it kind of has like a tail. So, you know, they're saying it's a comet, but he says, no, it's, you know, the probability of it being on this trajectory and, you know, certain things about it. So, yeah, it's on its way here. So,
are you feeling spiritually lost? Like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
I think it's bigger too.
I think I saw him talking about that one yesterday.
Yeah.
When I listened to
it. It's called Three Eye Atlas.
They said it's 7 miles long. So it's bigger than Mount Everest. This one. So this one is 7 times bigger than the other one, the Oumuamua one. And it's supposed to be here 2027. He said the same thing. They think it's a probe trying to look into see what's happening in America or the world or whatever. So yeah, so this guy said the same thing about it. This what's his name? Avi Loeb, right? He's a professor at Harvard.
Yeah.
So this isn't woo-woo like some guy in his basement in Oklahoma. This is a guy, a professor from Harvard. So maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like none of this stuff is really. It's not woo-woo because like any information I get, it's like coming from like a FBI, you know, former FBI, like the Canadian like former prime minister even said it. You know, like government officials, military people that have, proven, record, they're all saying this, but yet somehow it doesn't really get out onto the mainstream. It's just floating around on the back channels and like, yeah. So I think they're slowly like it's like a soft disclosure. I think that's what they're doing. Soft disclosure to just like kind of, drop it in on us little by little so we don't freak out, because as you know, they think we can't handle the truth. But but yeah, I kind of feel that that's what's happening. But yeah.
Yeah, they think we're gonna jump out the window if you tell us about aliens. So
Some people probably will, but
some people won't. So let us make our own decision, right? Like if I want to go to a bridge and jump off, how can they stop me? So they shouldn't gatekeep anything. It's my own free will if I want to end it all tomorrow, So same thing with aliens. I'll use my own discrimination and discernment whether I jump out the window or not. That's not your place, right? You're not my slave master. You're not, you don't control anything over here. I'm the king of my castle. I'm the creator of my own universe. I'm the director of my happy place. So I'll do whatever I please. And it's not for you to childproof any information, right? So Lucy with the football, let's kick it today, not tomorrow. So let me make my own decisions, right? You're not, I'm not your slave where you could tell me what I should think or what I should do or how I should conduct myself in my life. If I want to jump out the window, that's my decision, not your decision. So and they work for us. So anyway, I'm your boss. The American taxpayer is your boss. So if I want information, you should give it to me because you are my employee and you work for me, right? So they don't want you to come to that awareness, but you work for me, right? You're a civil servant. You work for me. I want to know about aliens. You tell me about aliens. You are my employee. You work for me, right? So hopefully people start to wake up and see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, because I don't want the Wizard of Oz no more. No more gatekeeping. Let's have it right now. I'm tired of seeing this cartoon where Lucy pulls the football away from Charlie Brown. Nothing to see over here. No, lot to see over here. Give it to me right now, But yeah, what can you do? Another day at the office, right?
Yeah.
Lucy's still pulling the football. You feel like something inside you is quietly breaking down, like you've tried all the right things, meditation apps, self-help books, endless YouTube rabbit holes, but nothing matters. The emptiness just stays. The world keeps spinning faster. You are drained by the noise and pressure of it all. You are not broken. You are just disconnected from your soul. And that's exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system. This isn't another feel-good video that fades by tomorrow. This is a living spiritual practice, a step-by-step system to heal yourself within. So if you're exhausted from searching, I invite you to take the first step. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Well, I was tested today. I don't know. Some days I think I've got it all together, but just before I get on here, I pick up my husband from work, and we got into a huge argument driving home, and I ran a stoplight, and a cop pulled me over, and he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I'm like, "Yeah, I ran a stoplight. Oh, we were fighting. I'm sorry." He's like, "Well, I'm not going to give you a ticket, but this is a residential area. Just be careful." And he was really nice, but it's funny how like the people closest to you, they really know how to dig at you. Like he just knows how to say just the right things. Like he said, "You're a smart person. I don't understand why you're doing this." And it's like I'm doing all this inner work on myself, but it's just like, this is like one little, it's just like, it's just words, but he just knows how to just like hit me. So, but now I'm here and I'm happy, but it's just like, I have this thought, like everything's happening for my greater good. It's all going to work out. But it's, yeah, some days are challenging because it's like the people closest to you really know how to hurt you. So yeah, like, yeah, every day's a
Yeah, for
challenge.
sure. I have a 15-year-old daughter. She's gonna be 16 in September. They know how to push your buttons for sure. Like, get under your skin and dance around. Like Paul was just saying, they're hitting below the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
Yeah,
your daughter calling her father a pedophile is not pleasant at all, right? It
no,
takes all the inner work and all the Cavachum Shield mantra to bite your tongue. You know, you're like, breathe, 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 you know?
yeah,
And same with me. When I have a teenage daughter, they just know how to push your buttons. And yeah, the people who are closest to you hurt you the most. So like, but you have to see, like, they want you to happen their way. And no, they don't want to happen your way. They want you to play by their rules and they want you to be under their control. And but if you could see that, then and they feel like they're losing control, you know, like my partner, when I went to the Himalayan mountains, they felt out of control, which they kind of were. Like, they had no control. My partner tells me all the time that I want you to go back to the person you were before Kriya Yoga. So it's a reminder that they can't control you no more, or they have no more control over you when you get on the spiritual path. They would rather you regurgitate, let me tell you a story about God, and this is the right God, and you know, all this. Why are you praying to false idols, and you know, all these lower frequency mindset, you know? So yeah, when you start to take control, it they feel like their power is being taken away, right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Vedguru Dev is now on the Kriya Yoga path. He ain't going to listen to anything I say no more, right? Like, it's almost like a comedy show. Like when somebody, like even in my village, like, let me tell you a story about Buddha or whatever. They're like, get out of here, you know? And they hate that because they want that authority. They want that control, right? Like, I don't know why you're doing this. You're so smart. Why are you doing this? Yeah, I don't know why you're doing this. It's my life. I have my own free will. I could choose to go down the path I want to, you know? Like, why are you doing this? How are you in between my connection between me and Babaji or Mataji? Like, how does this even concern you? You know, it's a it's a direct connection, right? Like, I don't, what you think about it, it really doesn't matter. And that's what they hate, because they feel like they're losing control, right? And they'll say everything they can to hit you below the belt. Like, you know, believe me, I know. Anytime I talk to my partner, me and my partner are separated, right? We live in two different cities. The first thing she will say is, you still meditating? That's so stupid. Oh my God. What about your statues in your yard? You still have those? Yes. Looking more beautiful than ever. Oh my God. What's wrong with you? You're so stupid, Vedguru Dev. You know, what's wrong with you? You know, like, don't you know Buddha is the true God, or whatever stupid thing they would say. Like, I don't take perceptions of God from other people to become my own perceptions of God. So believe me, I know. Like, she don't ask about my daughter. She don't ask about nothing. All she asks, the first thing out of her mouth is, you still meditate? Oh, you know, that's
Yeah.
That
she's
don't work.
poking you.
Go to KFC and eat some chicken. That works, you know. Don't meditation. That's woo woo. That's junk, you know. Oh, statues. Who you know who praised those statues? That's not a Buddhist statue. It's fake. It's a false god. It's a false idol. Whatever, right? And I was like, you know, Buddha comes from India. What god do you think he prayed to? Probably Shiva. You know. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're making
you
sense.
just gotta. You can't make sense. You gotta regurgitate my narrative. That's it, right? I'm the boss. You're my slave, and you do as I tell you, right? You work for me. I don't work for you. You gotta regurgitate my narrative, you know? But yeah, I agree with you. They do hit below the belt. And it takes everything in your power, all your tools in your toolbox to just breathe and like, not gonna let this affect me. Not going back to that dark place where I used to be at, you know? Like, not even gonna argue about it, you know? Like, my partner, she sends me a million, like a book on WhatsApp app, like how stupid I am, right? And I just say, okay, send, you know, like, I don't care. I just don't care. And if you really want to get under the skin, just don't even get into it with them. Just be like, yeah, all right, whatever. I like it. Makes me happy, you know? My life, my choice. I could do whatever I want, you know? You know?
So, is she a Buddhist?
Yeah, she's a Buddhist, you know? I mean, 95% of the people in Thailand are Buddhists. But that's what's funny is their version of Buddhism is directly from India, right? But they don't see it that way. They see it as separate from India, which is kind of weird. And they don't want to they don't want to see the truth. Like, you know, Buddha was born in India, right? You know? Oh, that kills my narrative. I don't want to see it that way, you know? So they're just living in their own delusion, let's say it like that. But yeah.
I got the
95% of the people in Thailand are Buddhists, so it's a safe bet to say that most Thai people are Buddhists. I didn't know how much emotional pain I was in. I was holding it until Kriya Yoga helped me gently release it. This practice goes deep, even if you feel it subtly at first. If you're healing from stress, grief, or trauma, Kriya Yoga can help you. Book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or start your free journey at freekriyayoga.com. If this video touched your soul, please like, comment below, and subscribe so we can keep healing together. Also, click this video right here.